Welcome to the Hilariously Discharged podcast. I'm here with Mike. He's one of our favorite promoter here, or my favorite promoter here at the LA Comedy Club in Laughlin.
What's up, guys? Got to come and see the comedy here. It's awesome. Matt and Joaquin, they put on a good show. And they also have one at the Stratosphere in Las Vegas. So make sure that you check out LA Comedy Club because everybody has a laugh.
All right, now business aside, Mike, you could relax. No, shoot, how you've been coming here since we first opened?
Since February 1st, actually. It was kind of funny. My wife and I came on our anniversary. We bought VIP tickets in the front row. We got to see James, who was a comedian, and he does magic at the same time.
You can look at me too.
And they ask us to stay for the second show, and we did, and we had a great time.
Was I here?
Yeah, and we had a fantastic time. Ever since they had just barely opened, and we just wanted to promote the place, so we actually got stickers and shirts, and we handed them out to everybody, and they're on both mine and my wife's car. We love this place. I mean, so
there's one on my old boat. He got me.
Yeah.
I got tank tops. He did, and I was like, man, that was nice. You got me a hat. Yep. Somebody stole, dude. So I brought it here, and the hat is just gone.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
So but I like the hat.
Doesn't surprise me.
But yeah, man, we appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. You support me. You hear my new jokes. He sees me every week. Here's the new stuff. Yep. Here's the bad stuff.
Josh is awesome. He could easily be a headliner.
Well, thanks, man. I try my best. What else do you do besides promoting the LA Comedy Club?
Actually, I own my own property management real estate company.
Oh, nice.
I manage 50 properties in Bullhead City, Lake Havasu, Fort Mojave, and really enjoy it. I don't have any employees because I don't trust anybody, unfortunately. No, so I do everything myself.
Why pay somebody when you can do it?
I do the accounting, I do the management, I do the credit checks, I do everything. And I actually love it. People think I'm crazy because property management is, it's hard to do. It
seems like a lot because when I was looking for a house, it seems like they're always like, no.
Yeah, I was going to help you out, but you ended up finding one.
Yeah, I found a good house. I like it. I like where I'm at.
It's awesome. Josh's podcasts too are awesome. You guys gotta check them out every week.
Okay, hold on. We gotta talk about a couple of things. One, I have to bring it up. We're not holding the handheld mics today. I thought we would try something new and just hook them on ourselves. Maybe, I don't know, a little bit more relaxed. I don't know. Yep. We'll see. You guys know that this podcast is new. I don't know what the freak I'm doing. So yeah, like whatever. We'll see. I don't know. I kind of like it. I feel like I'm not restricted to talking too close.
The mics kind of look like you're putting a dick in your mouth. So, yeah, it kind of looks stupid.
I do that every night on stage because I've been but yeah, that's funny.
He's not gay, by the way.
Can be. Depends how much you're paying me.
Depends on how much money you're going to pay.
I worked with James too long to say that.
Yeah, you got to see James' show if he ever does it again.
Yeah, he'll do it again, I'm sure. Even if it's not here.
He wears a tutu and he's pretty buffed out.
Don't give away the reveal, man. He does. He wears a tutu. He's a man. James is a man. Yeah. I think he's a man.
I think so.
I don't know.
I haven't seen anything less.
Another fun fact about Mike here is this is Salmonella Mike. That's his name in my phone is Salmonella Mike. I don't know how to spell salmonella, but I guessed it, and I'm sure that I know what it means. So this is Mike. The podcast that I did with Dick Salas, I think it was episode 3. This is Mike, Chicken Mike. This is Chicken Mike. I honestly forgot about that happened. I haven't even had PTSD from the moment or anything until now that you're here on the podcast and we have to bring it up again. And I'm sure he has to say his piece because we did roast him. Not roast him, but we blamed it on him we got to my house, parked the boat in my backyard and got back in the boat, set up the camera just to talk about it.
Yep, they did. And what's funny is our general manager, Al, he ate a bunch of this chicken before he did. And Dick, and he didn't get sick at all. So I think that both of these guys need to have a colonoscopy because that way they get a camera up their ass and they see what's wrong with them because they have the shits way too much.
I don't disagree with you on that, but if you've seen Al, I don't think Al eats home-cooked meals. I mean, that sounded
mean. He might even eat dog food for all we know.
That was mean. I didn't mean it like that. That came out really wrong. Have you seen Al? That's not what I meant. Al is just like I don't have kids. He don't have nothing. He's just like, he reminds me of he always says he makes these pizza bites. He brought up these pizza bites they made that were really good. So in my mind, every time he says he eats, he's eating pizza bites. Like that's all he knows how to cook is pizza bites and maybe some ramen noodles. I don't know. I'm sure he has a better arsenal than that, but in my vision, Al only eats pizza bites. So if he only has a diet of pizza bites and ramen noodles, the dude's stomach could fucking stand anything.
But on that, I ate some. My wife ate some.
Yeah, I mean, why would you eat? Why would you give your wife uncooked chicken? Fuck that! I'm gonna give it to Josh. Let's see what kind of story we could have. He hasn't had me on his podcast. This is a perfect way to get on it.
And to my defense, he did bring out this grill where when the wind blew, it put the fire way over here.
Apparently.
And so when you open the lid, it went from 250 down to 0.
That is a problem with that grill. Yeah.
So I did give him undercooked chicken just to see if if he could handle it, and he could, and he gave it back to me. He said, "Put this back on the grill." But after I re-grilled it, he has to give me this. He ate it.
What's funny is I didn't even eat a lot of it before. I did take a really big bite of the taco, and I felt it, and I swallowed it still. So it's at the end of the day, it's my fault. I knew it wasn't cooked, but part of me was like, I'm so hungry. Like I don't think it was that bad.
No, it wasn't.
And then it turned out to be that bad for myself.
It was just a little undercooked, and with chicken, you can't undercook it. It ain't like any other meat.
And in Mike's defense, I did eat Domino's pizza later that night for dinner, so it could have been a combination of the chicken and the Domino's, because Domino's sometimes does mess me up a little bit.
But nobody else came up to cook. Everybody else was. Josh was actually fishing and catching these fish about this size.
They were so cool.
And he thought he was going to eat those. So, I mean, that would have been worse.
Yeah.
Could have been sushi.
Yeah. I don't think you're allowed to eat. I think it's illegal to eat those fish.
I think he had to throw them back because they were big enough to keep.
Honestly, it was my boat, my grill. I should have been doing it all, but he was just doing it, so it was cool.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? And the best part about it was Josh took us out on his boat and he invited me, which is really cool because I think I'm the only fan here that he's actually taken out. He usually takes out the comedians when it's warm weather, of course. Right?
Good save.
Yeah. So, I mean.
Some of I just don't bring out because I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. No, right now, yeah. No, I usually bring out every comic in the warm
yeah, you do.
Everybody out.
You do. And it's a lot of fun. So
and the cold is just like, because I was going to bring the guys out this week, but it was like I don't know, 70 degrees, but then it was windy. Like tomorrow, that's why I told you that I could film tomorrow.
We could still go out. I mean, after I get the delivery, because I love going out with you. I mean, he has an awesome boat. He's got a great cove that we go to. That's the good thing about Laughlin and Bullhead City is there's a lot to do that people don't realize on the river.
This is a really cool town. Like a lot of people do like down talk it because there's like a lot of old people that come here. But I think what it is the old people are smart.
Yeah.
They don't want to deal with the bullshit out there.
And they don't.
Which I don't even like the bullshit.
Yeah. I don't gamble very much. I just gamble on sports. I don't think you can win on machines out there.
But I do love the lake. I don't really do the river too much, which I probably should do more.
Yeah,
I want to take the boat down from here to Topog.
You just have to be careful because the lake gets really low when you go that far. Yeah. But the lake, I meant the river, but the lake, you don't have to worry about nothing.
You do because when it's windy, it'll blow.
Well, but as far as
I learned that the hard way.
As far as depth, it's that. Hey, let's get back to. I know you're a Yankee fan.
Yeah.
I know that you actually went to a Yankee game.
I did.
It was Game 3, I believe.
Game 3 of the World.
Game 3 of the World Series.
I was going to talk about this on Al's podcast. We kind of tapped on it, but yeah. So I went to the Game 3. So as soon as the Yankees, actually, I'm lying. I bought the tickets. Because the Dodgers secured it first, right?
Yes.
So I bought the tickets when the Dodgers won Game 3 because I knew that if they played, the Dodgers were going to win. I think the Dodgers were up by 2 games, right? There's no way that they were going to lose.
Right.
So I bought the ticket when the Dodgers won because I knew that they were going to go up when the Yankees won.
Right.
So I bought the ticket.
And by the way, he went with Dick, the other guy that needs a colonoscopy.
Yeah. And we were fine the whole time.
Yeah. See.
No, but I bought the tickets then, and I bought 2 because I want to bring somebody. I don't know who I was bringing. I just knew I was bringing somebody, and then I figured if for some reason the Dodgers lost, I wouldn't be able to go to Game 3 because it'd be somewhere else,
right?
And then obviously it wouldn't be. Yeah, like I was just taking my chances. right? And I could have sold. I think I still could have sold the tickets because it was a sold out game when I was there. So I
Oh
don't
yeah,
see why
definitely.
anywhere else it would have been different because it didn't say the location. It didn't give me a time of the game. It just said game
Yeah.
3 Monday
Yep.
against the Dodgers, and I was
Yep.
like, or not the yeah against the Dodgers. I'm like, fuck it, dude. Like, let's just buy it.
And you
So
can say that for the rest of your life because most people will
even though they
never go to a
lost,
Super Bowl. They'll never go to a World Series. So you know what? You could say that for the rest of your life because, like, even me, I just can't see spending that kind of money. I know you're more hardcore than me, but I just can't see spending that kind of money.
so
But you can say that.
but there's more to it than like I'm actually happy that the Dodgers won over a different team. Now, I'm not happy that they beat the Yankees, but there's a lot of. I'm not a Dodger fan by any means. I mean, I'm a 100% Yankees fan, but I do follow the Dodgers throughout the season. So even some of these haters that talk shit or like that all of a sudden post on their Facebook, like, oh, yeah, Dodgers are in the World Series.
Right.
I probably watch more Dodger games than the average Dodger fan
You probably do. And
because,
I'm an actual Angel fan, but I love Otani.
yeah,
And you see me, I have a couple jerseys of
yeah,
Otani and they're Dodgers. So people go, I thought you were an Angel fan. Why are you wearing a Dodger jersey? And I'm like, I'm an Otani fan.
yeah.
And I'll admit it, I wear the jersey because Otani. I will never be a Dodger fan. But what a series, though. I mean, the first game you guys should have won. Really, it's mismanagement by
That
Boone.
was definitely a
You
mistake.
know, you don't bring in a guy that has not pitched
37 days.
in 37 days and he gets roped. But Freeman, we got to give it to him. He won. He did the same thing in Atlanta in the World Series. The guy is phenomenal. And I
He's
don't
a
know.
great player.
I don't know if you know this, but his dad still pitches to him in batting practice
Yeah, I
to
saw
the day.
so the day that one of the games I watched, they had this whole little like mini documentary or whatever about like everything like the progression of after game 1 because it's like oh because he made history by like
Right, by hitting a grand
yeah.
slam to walk off. Yeah.
Yeah. So I watched this whole thing. I was man, that's cool. Like, and he's such a seems like a nice guy, a good dad.
Awesome
You know,
guy.
but
Couldn't
back
happen to a better guy.
but back to why I watched so many Dodger games. My grandpa was a big Dodger fan.
Okay.
So before he passed, we would always call each other, like we would talk. And then it was in 2019 when he passed. So they won in 2020. So I was rooting for him when they were going up, like because the Yankees almost made it
because they weren't going against your team.
Yeah. Oh, and they could have made it, but the whole bullshit happened and stuff. And I mean, they still should have won. Don't no excuse, but whatever. They didn't win. So when it happened, I was like, oh my god, this is like a dream come true. Like me and my dad talked about it. And that was 2017 when the Yankees should have played the Dodgers again, right?
Right.
Because didn't they make it and lost? Dodgers made it and lost, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it should have been then. And then I was like, oh my God, like this is a dream come true. Didn't happen. Yankees didn't make it 2020, whatever. And then it happened. Like this could be a once in a lifetime thing for me. It's been how many years?
A lot. I don't know exactly how many, but
I knew because I've seen it on
I'm an
TV.
Angel fan, so I only won one World Series.
Has it been
you guys have won.
18
I
don't know.
I think the Yankees have won more World Series than any baseball team.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and I've only won one, so we can move on from baseball.
No, but for real, it was very like a big deal for me.
No, that was good because of your grandpa, man. That's so awesome.
So like
family is everything.
I bought a East Coast versus West Coast hat.
How cool!
I bought a Dodgers World Series championship hat. I bought a banner saying not for Yankees, but I'm gonna put all the Dodger stuff in like a case because I have some Dodger pictures, and I'll put it like in my office where like I put my grandpa's stuff at.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wait.
So like I said, I'm a big Yankees fan. I was not rooting for the Dodgers at all, but I am glad that they did lose to the Dodgers out of anybody. Like it was cool just to.
And it's funny that you're a Yankee fan because my son is a hardcore Boston Red Sox fan, and those two teams and fans hate each other like.
That's on my bucket list to go to
like
Boston in Fenway, a Yankee.
And my son wants to go too. I mean, that's his dream.
Me and him can go together.
Yeah, that'd be great, man. He loves your comedy too. I mean,
he watches the podcast. He's gonna watch it right now.
You got to come and see this guy. He is so funny. And he didn't pay me to do this, by the way. He is really, really, really funny. He has so many jokes. I can't wait for him to be the headliner of a show. Matt, if you're listening to this, give the guy a chance.
Matt, don't listen.
Give the guy a chance, man.
Matt lets him use the club. Thanks, Matt, for letting us use the club.
Yeah, thank you, Matt, for letting us use the club. But give him a chance, man. Feature, headliner. He deserves it. He's really been doing a lot for this club.
One day, man. There's a process to this shit, and I understand that. It is. Comedy's it's not a nice game.
No, it's not. It's really not. You really have to be You have to know people, first of all, and you have to be funny. If you're not funny,
Yeah.
obviously you're not going to get anywhere. And Josh is very funny. He always gets laughs. Um, he's the resident MC, and he gets a lot of laughs. So um, you guys got to come and see it. It's inside the Edgewater Comedy Club. I mean, inside the Edgewater Casino, LA Comedy Club. Come check Josh out.
Sorry, James is interrupting our podcast for
Yeah.
the second fucking episode.
Yeah, sexy cowboy. If you like cowboys,
He's never coming back on my podcast.
if you like cowboys,
And we're back.
okay.
So wait, you're an Angel fan? Sorry, I was gonna say you brought up Detroit because you know
Scoble.
Scoble.
Tariq Scoble. He is the Detroit pitcher, starting pitcher. He's he won the Cy Young this year. He won for best strikeouts, ERA, and wins. And I umpired him when he was in junior high and high school. And I told him you were going to make it. And the reason I told him that is he had an awesome curveball in junior high. And kids would just jump out of the box. I'd be at home plate, strike three. So he did awesome this year.
2-year strike 3 for us. I think you're going to do it.
Yeah, that's it. I love it. That's my favorite call on umpiring. Because if you're not going to swing the bat, what's the point? What's the point of
that's
getting
when
in the box?
that's when they watch it.
Yep, that's when they watch
So
it.
do you do different when they swing?
Yeah, if they swing, you just go like this. You don't make a verbal call.
Oh, that makes sense. You don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to embarrass them.
That's like booing somebody on stage. Like the joke fell flat.
You're right. Like their joke is good and you boom.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Obviously, you see that I'm a Charger fan.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm a Charger fan is because of Junior Seau. And it's an unfortunate story. He actually committed suicide. He shot himself in the chest. And the reason he did that, so they can investigate his brain. And all the other NFL players that committed suicide shot themselves in the head and they couldn't investigate their brain. And it's called CTE. When you take too many hits to the head, just like as a fighter, your brain starts messing with your body and your chemicals. And unfortunately, Junior did that. But what happened was they tried to pay Junior Seau's family off. The NFL did. And they said, no, let's do a thing and investigate on CTE and let's see if we can make helmets better and safer. And obviously you see the NFL's, it's almost flag football. I mean, you can't hit them. You can't tackle the way you've learned to tackle. Shout out, by the way, to Charger Bolt family, because, they're really cool. So I gotta give a shout out to Charger Bolt family. And what that is we have an organization that goes to all the away games, goes to all the home games, and they have awesome tailgating.
Yeah.
They have literally 30 tents, and they don't sell. They have food and they have alcohol. And what you do is if you're making tacos, I can go up and say, hey, Josh, can I have a taco? And you make me a taco, and I just donate $5, and that's how they come back.
I'll give everybody salmonella.
Yeah. They're not chicken. But yeah, so that's it. I'm a Charger fan. What I hate is I hate people that are bandwagon jumpers. Yeah. Like there's some Dodger fans out there that go, hey, I've been a Dodger fan my whole life. And they're wearing a Dodger jersey.
Bro, that's most of California, dude.
Exactly.
Because nobody ever posts, even through the playoffs, nobody ever posted anything. And then all of a sudden, or even I got a friend, I don't care, Rivas fucking Dunlap. He's my boy. But he only watches baseball when it's postseason.
Right.
And then all of a sudden he calls to make fun of you. It's like, bro, like you watch. Don't.
It's the same thing here in Arizona.
I take this shit serious.
When Arizona,
I really don't.
When Arizona went to the Super Bowl, you seen everybody wearing an Arizona jersey. But after they lost, you didn't see hardly any of them. Yep. So if you're a bandwagon jumper out there and you're watching this, don't bandwagon jag. Stay with your team. If that's when you're a true fan. I will never be anything but a Charger fan. Don't get me wrong. I like the Lions. I like other teams, but only because of players.
Yeah, okay. So so one thing about me, I don't have a football team.
That's really weird.
So, okay, I'll tell you why. My dad was a big time Raiders fan.
Well, that's why Raiders suck.
It's not even the fact that they suck. He was just an aggressive, like, yeah. Like, I'm not even kidding. It was over the top, like embarrassing. If you're watching the game out in public with him, he was just too much. And he converted everybody else over. My brother was young. I don't even think he cares anymore, but everybody else was Raider fans. But me, I'm like, fuck that. Like, I just love football because I used to play. And I was like, I just love the sport.
What position did you play?
Corner. I was too
Corner.
small to do anything else.
But you were fast?
I was really fast.
Did you hit people hard?
My dad created me an animal.
So you took people's helmets off when you hit them?
Yes.
See, and that's when you could hit people. Now you can't hit them.
Yeah.
You hit them too hard, you throw a flag.
Even in high school, they would put me at corner, and
what do you think about college, though?
20 tackles a game.
If it's helmet to helmet now in college, you actually get ejected.
Why? If it's intentional, because some guys
whether it's intentional or not, they inject you if it's helmet to helmet. I think it should be a 15-yard penalty. And don't eject the player, because not only do they get ejected, but they have to miss the first half of the next game, and it hurts.
But then again, if you notice, there's like a lot of missed tackles because guys are scared. They're
right.
Like they kind of just
they don't know what to do.
They throw their arms at you instead of throwing their body.
Because you're taught from Pee Wee all the way up to tackle that way. So how do we change that? Yeah. I mean, it's almost like did you see the All-Stars? I mean, now in the All-Stars, they're flag. Yeah. It's flag football. Yeah. Are you kidding me? And they get paid to play flag.
I mean, they're getting paid.
Come on. I mean, that's just totally crazy.
It is silly. But I mean, I get that there is a lot of injuries, but I mean, it's the sport. I mean, unfortunately, it's
right.
It's what you are a professional player to do.
Right. You're supposed to do your position.
Because sometimes you see some of the hits and they don't mean to do it. It's just they just jumped a little bit. They dove a little too high. They went a little too high, right. And then helmets, and then they get
flagged. It
is dumb.
You know, in pros, you don't get kicked out of the game.
Yeah.
You just get the 15 yards. Yeah. So why in college do you get kicked out of the game?
It's because I don't know.
They didn't intentionally hit them.
Because they still need to learn.
Yeah, at the college level. You know what's crazy now? Is the college players actually get paid now.
Yeah.
It's I think it's called
I don't know much about it. I've heard about
it, something like that. So now they can get paid millions of dollars. So
didn't Reggie Bush get like a lot of his?
He got his Heisman Trophy taken away because
he get out of trouble because of it and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. He got his Heisman back after they gave the money.
Dude, Reggie Bush in college,
he was phenomenal. Yeah, he was phenomenal.
He was like, my dad wasn't a USC fan. He was a Florida Gators fan, and that's when the Gators won their national. I think they won
Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
Who was the black dude before Tim? When Tim Tebow was coming off the bench, and he
don't know that, but I know Emmitt Smith played for him, and they were phenomenal.
Anyway, they won a national title with the dude, and then Tim Tebow took over after he left. But anyway, we would watch the USC game just because Reggie Bush.
Yeah,
because he was an animal. Dude.
So let me ask you this: did you watch the game when they played Texas?
I was younger, so I couldn't.
So it was Reggie Bush, and it was
watching so much Reggie Bush.
Young was the quarterback for Texas, and he ran it in at the end of the game. They won 41-38. Phenomenal game.
Was it a big game?
It was a big game. It was for the national title.
Okay, so I did watch it.
Yeah,
I think I do remember. I remember. Yeah.
So that was a really big game. But what is so weird is, I agree that these players need to get paid because they go to school, they have to get their grades, they have to pay all this, and they have no money.
Well, even that, some of their families are fucking poor.
Right,
and
not only that,
but leave and go play ball.
All this time, EA Sports had the guys in there, and they never got no money for that. So EA Sports got sued, and that's how it ended up coming out.
That's good, man. That's good.
I mean, they should get money.
Because, they're not pros, but I mean, they're still entertaining people across
This is probably the only podcast that we've talked about sports. I've never seen any podcast about sports, but Josh is I'm telling you, this guy loves the Yankees. I wish he had his uniform that I got him. I got him actually a New York Yankee uniform with his name on the back, and it was funny because I was going to get the number 1 because I thought number 1 fan. So I texted him, Josh, what's your favorite number? And he's like 2, and I was going to get 1, so I was close. I was close. So I got him number 2. It's awesome. He loved it. And
I didn't have to suck his dick.
Yeah. So I hope he wears it on stage more often.
I will. So I actually haven't worn it since you gave it to me. So the reason why is I need to wash it for one, because to get the wrinkles out, because there's wrinkles under the New York.
Okay.
And I will not wear it with
Don't
wrinkles.
dry it though. Let it.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why. And I was gonna actually wear it on the podcast since you bought it for me. I was gonna explain it, but
oh, cool.
There's no excuse. I was lazy. So that's my.
It's because he had to wash the headliners' laundry as he says in his jokes.
I use a joke saying that they hired me here to host the shows.
And if you don't know, the days that Trinity's not here, which seats people, he has to seat people, make their drinks, wash the headliners' laundry, and he's Hispanic, so I mean. He's a hard worker.
Mexicans do everything.
He has to do everything. I mean, come on.
I don't have to.
He does it because he loves doing it.
I'm a team player.
He's a team player. He's awesome.
And there's only 3 of us that work here, so
Yeah, so
4 on Friday, Saturdays.
So if there's one person that's not a team player, it ain't working.
No, we work good here. I like working here. All the guys are good. Well, entering guys and gals.
And by the way, guys, this guy's a veteran. 9 years in the Army. He was an MP. What's funny, and I don't understand this, and maybe you can explain it. You never did any MPing. Why are you MP if you don't do
I
any
actually
MPing?
deployed to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba.
Which is scary. But,
and I don't talk. I want to talk about it more on stage, but I can't do it in snowbird season.
Okay, but why didn't you do
I did.
You did.
It's part of the joke.
Oh, okay.
It just
because I was like in a warehouse for 9 years, but you were MP. Why would they give you that title?
It makes the oh shit joke work.
Oh yeah.
That's all.
That old shit joke. That old shit joke. It's funny because
it happened.
I'm gonna be 60. My son is only 32, and he's been there. I mean, everybody's been there where you have to go to the bathroom and then all of a sudden it's like, oh man, was that a fart? Was that a fart, or did I do those shits? And we always think of Josh. I don't know if that's bad or not.
Bro,
but.
I'll get people texting me or send me messages on Facebook, Instagram, and be like, "Hey, bro, I just had oh shit today." Hey, all the time.
I guess I should do that too because we do it all the time.
I really like the joke, but I feel like there's so much more I can do with it. So lately, that's been my thing. Like that whole ARP joke that I heard today, it didn't really work because it was a weird crowd time.
Right.
But it's been working really well. And I feel like but I've been focusing on writing new material. But I also want to go, I don't really use the whole oh shit joke. I just use the front just to pitch the MREs for the bags. But I really should go into that joke and dissect it and really rewrite it. And it's because the premise is hilarious. It's a great joke. I really need to sit down and fine tune it. And I've been saying that for a long time.
And for those of you that don't know, he is Hispanic, and he was a stepchild, and his dad married a white woman. And he grew up on tomato sandwich.
And that's actually that's part. My stepmom actually made really good Mexican food. I never ate a tomato sandwich my entire life.
Oh, come on. Serious? That's just a joke?
It's just a joke.
Oh, my God. And I laugh every time because I think it's true.
Now you're not going to laugh anymore. Like this motherfucker.
Man, no, I'll still laugh because I enjoy your sense.
So that joke is to bring the callback to the closer where she's my stepmom.
My mom was white and she did make tomato sandwiches. That's why I was laughing.
But that joke is to call back the step kid at the end.
Right.
She's your mom.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want to reveal that one. But
yeah.
That's why I created that joke, was to have a callback.
Got you.
To make it make more sense.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. So again, if you guys have not seen Josh, you got to come and see him.
If you come here, you see bits and pieces.
He could easily.
It's always different.
He could easily do a headliner. Easy. He has so many jokes. He also sells merchandise. So if you guys want to get something, and he's a veteran, so he has these DD 214 shirts with the boobies on them.
I do. That's my favorite shirt.
That's actually pretty cool. And for the older people, he actually has diapers to pins with stickers on them. That's fucking crazy.
I do.
He has everything for everybody, so he doesn't discriminate. Right?
I don't. I do, but I don't.
You do, but
I just won't tell you that.
So explain that.
I'm kidding. I don't.
You don't. So
let me explain it, Dick. Fuck, we were talking about something before we went off on this. What was it?
We're talking about sports.
Yeah, but there was a good topic that was right there. It was about killing themselves, shooting themselves. Oh, fun facts. I don't know if this is true or not, but you brought up he wanted them to study his brain.
Right.
Okay. Again, I don't know if this is true or not, but 3 people have brought it up in this club to me that, so I guess when Don Laughlin passed, he wanted his head to be frozen. So when they come up with the technology to, bring you back and put you in a robot, that's what he wanted. And let's just say, let's not even bring up him just in particular. I looked it up. And there's actually quite a few people who do that. Actually, you know what? That's a great question. He brought up meeting with Don Laughlin. Go into that first because I don't want to.
Okay, so I met Don Laughlin several times. The first time I met him, my wife and I were having the buffet. Don was sitting there and he goes, "How's the food?" And I explained to him that the clam chowder was really watery. And he said, okay, I'll take care of it. The next Friday we came and had clam chowder. It was thick. So what Don did is he went to the casino. He would just walk around, ask people how they were doing. And anything that they told him that could improve, he did it. He was a man of his word. I miss the guy. I love the Riverside. He was
a statue.
He was phenomenal. Absolutely. And he's the reason that this is named Laughlin. Miss the guy. I went to his service. Awesome. Very awesome guy.
I met his son.
You did?
Yeah. I'm not going to say why because I don't know if he wants me to. But
okay.
I don't know him, but I kind of not know him.
Cool.
But
his grandson's the one running it now.
Maybe it's his grandson. Maybe grandson has.
Yeah, and he's phenomenal.
I thought it was his son.
Yeah, he's awesome.
So back to how many people have undergone this surgery. Now, again, here nor there, whether this is a true story. You know, people like to talk.
Right.
But 116 people have went under this procedure to only preserve the head. This approach is belief that the future advancements in technology will allow them to reveal their brain's information and allow them to be essentially born again.
Wow.
A new body or robotic system.
I never heard anything about that until right now.
I don't think once I'm gone, I'm okay to just be gone.
Yeah, because if they put your head on somebody, it's not going to be laughs. It's going to be a bunch of laughs, man, a bunch of comedy.
Not even.
They're going to be like, why did this guy do this? Because he's just making all these jokes. But you can make people laugh again after you're gone. That'd be awesome.
But think about it. Like, all my friends, family, kids, everything's going to be gone. It's just going to be me. Why do I want to be back and have because would you remember?
Whether you remember or not, I would love to still have your comedy after you're dead.
Well, they could see. Maybe I'll have a Netflix.
And I mean, you might think of new jokes while your head's in the freezer.
No, because I think you're just gone. You're still gone. You're not there if it's in the freezer because there's nothing keeping you. They're preserving it, so you
but
just
your
pick up
brain's
where you
still
left
there.
off. So, oh shit, I got into a car accident. What the fuck? Like that's how it would be. It wouldn't be like
116 though. You would think it would be more.
You wouldn't be thinking in the freezer like, fuck, dude, when are they gonna pull me out of this fucking thing?
But out of the whole world, only 116. You'd think there would be more people.
When are they going to take me out of this freezer, dude? It's been 67 years.
Right.
I'm hungry.
Elon Musk could probably be the first one to come up with it.
Oh, let's make sure the camera's on. Sorry. Yeah, I would. I could see it happening, but I'm okay with not being part of the
project.
The project. I'm okay to just
be gone. Peace out.
Because I don't know what happened. Me and Al kind of talked about it, like what he believes and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what happens after.
Yeah, you don't want to have me there because all I can talk about is property management and sports.
Imagine me, you in the freezer talking about the Yankees 2024 World Series.
Right, in our heads, just talking about each other.
For 67 years.
Yeah. Oh my God, we would explode. We would probably kick that door open and roll our heads out.
You couldn't kick it. You'd have to.
Yeah, you'd have to smack.
Well, you wouldn't have
a
neck to fucking use. You just.
Like a bowling ball.
Come on.
That's hilarious. That's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
That is awesome. This has been an awesome podcast.
It has.
Like I said, this is the first one that
I'll have you back, dude. That was fun.
Josh has had sports. I mean, everybody else talks about everything else, and
maybe after Super Bowl we'll do it again.
Filling up 5 gallons of cum with the buckets and the farts and the shits when I went and got my boat. I haven't heard any podcasts where they talked about sports, so
man, it was fun.
It was really fun, man.
Appreciate you coming on.
I love this guy. If you have not come to the LA Comedy Club, whether it's at the Edgewater or the Stratosphere,
come hang out.
You gotta come. You gotta come and laugh. It's $12 a drink or $25 all you can drink. At the Stratosphere is $30 because Vegas is a little more expensive. But all you can drink during the show, which is about a little over an hour. And I don't know about you, but I can drink 5 or 6 in an hour. So.
He doesn't do that here, though.
No, not at all.
We pour him water.
Just 1 or 2.
Shut up. Yeah, but come hang out with us.
This is my 6, so we're good.
All right, man. Appreciate you coming on.
You got it, brother.
Guys.
Love you, man.
Left, right, left. Left, right, left. I don't know my right from left. I don't know my right from left. Left, right, left. Left, right, left. Keep...